Hi, this is Alex and Mitchell from Agents of Change, and I'm excited to bring this course to you for business skills and extra income opportunities for social workers. We're releasing this course for free as part of Social Work Month. But we're excited for social workers all across the country to be able to benefit from these practical and honestly simple lessons on how to maximize your income as a social worker and practice those business skills that can help you grow your own business, found your own business if you're looking to start a private practice or another type of business as a social worker. So we're really excited to bring those skills to you in a course that's easily accessible, that you can make it through in a day, you can learn a lot from, and you can take these insights directly into achieving your personal and financial goals as a social worker. So before we jump in, a little bit of background on me. So I have founded many companies, including Agents of Change. My wife and I partner together on Agents of Change. You may have seen me on some other videos. She's, of course, the lead of Agents of Change, but I'm behind the scenes helping out. I founded multiple companies, and I've previously really been involved in the financial world. It's something I'm still very passionate about. It's something I really enjoy helping teach others about. So I've actually worked as a financial advisor before, helping people manage their income, grow their assets for retirement, manage other aspects of their financial life. So I've done that before, as well as, again, I do this just for fun. I really enjoy helping people achieve their financial goals. It doesn't matter if those people are in very high-end careers like Wall Street or careers that are more blue collar. It doesn't matter. Everyone has financial goals. Everyone has financial challenges, and I enjoy helping people by sharing my expertise and helping them achieve their financial goals in life. So obviously today and throughout this course, we're focused on social workers and helping you unlock those opportunities in your life and unlock the finances that you need to achieve those goals. So we're talking a lot about that today. And so a quick course overview. Each of these numbers that you see here will be a course section. So first, we're going to start by understanding your personal financial landscape. We'll be talking about things that cause financial strain. As I'm saying those words, you're probably thinking of a couple of those things in your personal life that cause financial strain. We'll also talk about how you can complete a self-assessment, so how you can determine where you are relative to your financial goals. As we move into lesson number 2, we'll be talking about unique opportunities and helping you identify those opportunities for extra income and how those can help you unlock those financial goals you have. We'll talk about 4 different areas and break those down even to different sub areas of what are often referred to as side hustles. I know that term's not as popular anymore, but ways that you can earn extra income as a social worker. Lesson 3, we'll move on to some basic business skills. So some of those income opportunities may require you starting your own business, maybe founding or incorporating an LLC, if you've heard those terms before. It may involve things like insurance, putting together a financial plan or a business plan. We'll talk about those things both relative to maybe that extra income opportunity, but also those might be relative to your primary income opportunity. If you're opening your own practice or you have your own practice today, understanding these basic financial skills is really table stakes. It's what can help you, feel like you're in control from a financial perspective versus the opposite, having a lot of stress, not knowing how you're doing month to month. We want to avoid that. And so in lesson 3, those basic business skills will cover those key topics, help you keep stress low, and identify opportunities in your business as well. In section 4, as we get into the second half of this course, we'll go into saving, investing, and retirement. Of course, there could be an entire course, multi-day long on these topics. So we're going to stay pretty high level here. And I'm just going to share some of what I call the golden rules for each of these areas. Things that are pretty easy to remember, are pretty straightforward, don't take a lot of lingo to understand or a lot of time to understand. They're just simple things you can put in place that you can reflect on to make sure you're doing your best. You're setting yourself up well for an ultimate retirement if that's your goal, or just achieving your shorter term goals over the next years or decades of your working career. So talk about some tools that can help out with that can really just make it, again, something that's not stressful, something that is just repeatable, that you can do and can kind of help you achieve those goals again. Coming to the last 2 sections here. So section 5 of this course, lesson 5, We'll talk about avoiding common pitfalls. Again, I've done this for quite a while. I'm really passionate about the financial space. You see a lot of ways that people run into challenges in their financial lives. So we're going to call those out. We're going to make you aware of the things that can get in your way. Maybe one or two that might be in your way right now. We'll talk how to get out of that place that you're in and get to a more healthy financial place. So we'll talk about those strategies for financial resilience, as we call it, as well as, again, identifying those pitfalls so you can spot them coming. They're not going to catch you by surprise and you're able to avoid them. Finally, we'll recap everything we just covered in this course in our final lesson. We'll check in on your financial knowledge. We'll check in on how you're feeling. We'll do a closing video and closing exercise. We'll really bring everything together. And again, hopefully our goal here at Agents of Change, my goal as Alex is your instructor today, is to help you walk away with a few tidbits, a few pieces of information that you can apply to your personal practice. You can maybe identify as a new income opportunity. You can apply to your personal financial life. Really, I want you to walk away with at least a few of those from this course that you can put into action, and you can kind of get on the track again towards achieving those financial goals that you have in your life. So before we move on, to the end here and we wrap up kind of section 1, I want to do a little check-in with you, a little reflection. You see some emojis here. I want to see, think about how are you feeling about your finances today? Pause for a second and just reflect on that. How are you feeling? What emotions are triggering? What feelings are you having in your body when I ask about finances? What thoughts are you having going through your head when I ask about finances? Which of these emojis or other emojis that you can think of represent how you feel about your finances today? Next, I would like you to think about what goals you have for your finances. I've mentioned goals a lot in this introduction, and that's the way I like to think about things with finances with people. It's all about the goals you have in your life. There's no perfect plan for anyone, regardless of income. It is, what goals do you want to achieve, and can we find a path to get there? That's what the name of the game is here. And so I want you to think, maybe the financial goals you have in the near term, the next year, the next couple of years. What financial goals maybe you have in the next 5 years or 10 years? You might call that the midterm. And then maybe what goals do you have, maybe 20 years, retirement age, post-retirement age? What are those financial goals that you have that you want to feel closer to, feel like you have a path to? One final visualization I often ask people to do as I work on them or work with them one-on-one or teach courses like this is to think about where you want your life to be when you retire or by some stage of your life. What do you want your life to look like? Sometimes even have folks write this down. Write down a paragraph of what your life looks like after you've retired. Where do you want to be? What do you want that to feel like? What do you want to be doing? That's very helpful for understanding, again, what those goals are. Then again, we can kind of come back to the finances as the final step there. So think about where do you want your life to be? And if it's helpful, write that down. Pause this tape. Write down that paragraph that I mentioned. Again, where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What do you want to be doing? What do you want to be thinking about even? Those are really helpful things to do as you think about your finances. And finally, coming to the end here, I acknowledge that people are coming with a different level of experience into this course. If you ever have any questions, you have our email right here, agentsofchangeprep@gmail.com. I or someone else on the team is more than happy to help you with a more specific question you may have, or send you the resources, or a connection to a person that may be able to help you get those resources. And I encourage you, if you didn't already, check out agentsofchangetraining.com. That's Agents of Change Continuing Education, where we have a lot of different courses. Obviously, this one's on finance is pretty unique, but a lot of other courses around social work topics, other parts of running a personal practice or working in certain social work domains. So definitely check out Agents of Change Continuing Education if you haven't already. Thank you again for registering for this course, and let's jump right into section 1. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this social work CEU preview from Agents of Change. If you're looking to complete this CEU or for more great continuing education content, please visit www.agentsofchangetraining.com. With Agents of Change Training, you get unlimited access to 150 plus ASWB approved continuing education courses. For one low annual fee, we also have 5 free CEU credits available too. Check it out at www.agentsofchangetraining.com.